Alright, so this is my next video of me playing Ark Ascended. There's some poop from the dodos. I need to try to find a male dodo because the dodos will give you eggs and there's like normally you would think that dodo eggs, I mean you can use them for kibble, like simple kibble to tame dinosaurs, but really, the most useful thing for a dodo egg that's not kibble is actually things that you can like recipes that you can actually make. And they I have to look it up because one of the big famous recipes for using dodo eggs is kind of like a dodo burger. Like it's like a some sort of like burger that you can eat. It's not really a think of it like a burger with eggs and some cheese on it, but we don't make cheese in this game, so there's no cheese. But there's a really famous recipe for using dodo eggs that makes a type of burger, and also it's kind of complicated to do because you've got to sort of create the recipe, and I can give a general layout how to do it. Sorry. And basically, the concept is like you have the ingredients, you have a piece of paper, and on that piece of paper, we don't have one right now, but we make a cooking pot. Now, you cannot do like there are like things that you can cook in the cooking pot that you cannot cook with things like an industrial cooker, industrial grill, any of that. It has to be done in a cooking pot, and those are unless they did an update that I don't know about. But specialty recipes, when you make them, they can only be made in the cooking pot. You can't sit there and cook them anywhere else but the cooking pot. Which we actually don't really have at the moment. We don't have a cooking pot. So, and once I start, like, a good example, I'll start doing it when I was actually explaining to our community about cooking pots and specialty recipes. So you can't like make a specialty recipe in the on the campfire. You can't do it in any of the bench stuff, like I was saying. But they're really cool because they're like if you go onto like the internet, there's a lot of really good recipes that you can get that does all kinds of stuff, help with like not just health but stamina regeneration, health regeneration, boosters, like, and it's all done by doing these specialty recipes. And like I said, you go online, you can look them up. One of the most famous ones is the dodo burger, which requires dodo eggs, and in order to have dodo eggs, they kind of have to have a dodo male. And I don't have one. I just got a couple females from our last playthrough. Oh, what is it? Not sure if that's a Dilophosaurus or if it's something else. Something is trying to be spicy here. Oh, it's a Pego. You little shit, where'd you go? Get him, Sarah. She's trying to go attack him. I need to actually turn that function off. I don't want her doing that. I mean, she'll kill it, obviously, but because she's dope and it's a Pego, but I really don't want her actually attacking anything unless I ask her to. Oh, I need to get her to follow. Come back here, Sarah. Come on. Come on, baby. I know you were just defending me against the Pego, but I don't need you to defend me against the Pego. They're stupid. Alright. Just say there. And now we got to work on our base some more. Actually, get some firewood for the torches, but we got all this charcoal from the torches, though. That's good. We want that because charcoal is used for creating ammo. Oops, didn't want to do all that. But actually, I kind of do want to do that because the other torch ran out of wood, and we want that to burn because we want something to keep us afloat at night. Looks like I had 2 other torches. Maybe some. I don't think anything came over and destroyed it. I only got harassed by Pega. Alright, so let's go look at some other stuff and see what we got going on here. We want that. We picked up the food. We're definitely going to need to get some more wood. We're going to need wood. In reality, I'm going to also freaking have to go find metal, and there are certain stones that are better for harvesting metal than others, at least until you get to like a actual rock, like a metal farming place. So like there are like you can actually come over here for anybody who's never played this game. You can find a stone like this that it's a little bit darker in color and it'll give you metal. But what you really want to do is farm metal from something we don't even have access to until I can get my hands on a damn pterodactyl or Argentavis. And Argentavises are big giant birds that are kind of a pain in the butt to capture, but they're really not hard to capture, but if you're trying to do other stuff while, an RG is on your butt, then it becomes a pain in the butt. And they will do that, but RGs are actually quite simple to capture. There are certain traps for all dinosaurs. Now, the only ones that I'm not that good at are some of the more, I wouldn't say advanced stuff, but like things like right now we don't have access to, oh god, what's it called? Shit. What is it called? It's not Ragnar, it's not Belguero, not the center, it's, not the center, not Genesis, it's, what is the name of that place? But I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head because, like I said, it's been a long time since I've played this game. But this entire map is completely and totally underground. In fact, if you even try to go above ground, it becomes a radiation zone and will kill you immediately. But this map was the founder of dinosaurs like the rock drakes. That's where rock drakes come from originally, without mods. And then it's what they're called? It's I can't remember. So there's a monster that you go there and you literally have to kill the male of the species so you can get his pheromone, and then you kill you let the queen beat on to you until you get to a certain health, and what she ends up doing is impregnate you. And it's inspired by the Alien movies. And so she impregnates you. You have to sit there and go around and level up the baby in your belly until it's ready to go. But then you want to make a trap, just like you want to make a trap for most things that you catch in this game. You make a trap specifically. They got ones that are like really good for these things because all traps are different. Because it will literally explode out of your chest, just like an Alien, in the entire Alien franchise, really. And then it will subsequently try to fucking kill you. And you don't want that. That's why they have there's people who have designed traps for when that damn thing's about to come out of your chest, you tame it. And then they are fucking amazing. Now, I've never been able to do it, but part of the all right, that's the name of the map. It's called Aberration, and that's because I never done because Aberration scares the crap out of me. Aberration is the one map. Genesis, not Genesis. What is it called? There's another map that you have to go to certain spots in order to get the hell out. And Aberration is really hard because they don't have like certain spots. Like in the island, you see this obelisk up here in front of me. There's another obelisk. There's a bunch of obelisks around here. Well, in Aberration, you don't have obelisks. So you actually have to go to an actual orbital drop to get the hell out. So you have to wait for the orbital drop down, or find it and stuff, and then you can get the hell out. So you can get lost in Aberration really quick. And part of that getting lost part is you go down this big chasm, and not only do you have the big fucking alien bitches that want to impregnate you, but you have rock drakes, you have big ass crabs coming at you. Basically a bunch of really nasty stuff. And that's the other thing. Like, I've never been able to tame a crab before in this game, and I've tried. Like, I've done all the little techniques that people say you do, and every time I do, I end up killing the crab. And then you can also, of course, you can tame golems, like rock golems, and it's the same thing, same concept. Like, you can either, if you don't build your trap right, and you don't hit them in a certain way, that you can kill them. And that's the big thing with crabs, because the way most people do it is they use a cannonball to shoot at the crab's head. Problem is if you miss the crab's head and you hit any part of its body and you kill, and instead of taming it, you can actually kill it. That's why they're so difficult to tame, because you have to build that trap perfectly and be really good at taming crabs. And I was just never that good at it. Now, put me against a Gigantosaurus or a T-Rex, any of the other big boys, and that's just easy for me. But I don't know. For some reason, I'm terrible at training and capturing crabs, which is not a bad thing. It means I would stick my ding dong in places I don't need to be sticking it. Alright, so anyways, enough explanations about some of the cool stuff, because none of those monsters are going to be on the island anyways, unless this is a modded server, so they might be on this island. I don't think we're going to see the Reapers, the Reaper babies here, because I think they part of that is because they're still working on bringing back because everything got remastered and everything. They're still working on bringing back all the maps and stuff, and most of that stuff isn't going to most of the maps that are going to come into Ark is going to come into later this year. And I'm still really upset about Ark 2 because they're not going to put Ark 2 out on the PlayStation. At least, not now. Maybe eventually they will, but that's one of the reasons why they did Ark Ascended. Because, well, first of all, money reasons, but the fact is that they're not trying to bring... And actually, nobody has heard anything about Ark 2 for a while. But Ark 2 was supposed to be specifically Microsoft exclusive, which knocks out all PlayStation players. I don't think Switch actually has Ark, because technically Switch is probably not. It doesn't. The Switch doesn't have enough power as far as PC power. Which is unfortunate because I love the Switch. There's a shit ton of games. I actually want to get a new Nintendo Switch because great thing about a lot of the stuff that Nintendo does, they make a lot of party games. So me, you, Becca, and Aaron, we can all play, and have a big party game with the Nintendo Switch. Alright, alright. I got my workbench here. Um, some stuff I want to look at, see, because I got to build a bunch of stuff because even though my house is built up a little bit, there's still a lot of stuff I got to do. And this is a mod server, so I also have to remember about that. Because they have their own little thing that you can craft. Like, you have a bunch of stuff that you can craft through the mod server. But for now, just look at basic stuff. I got a bunch of this. It's really good. So we're gonna make some more chitin because chitin is really important. It's really important because of building cement paste. Cement paste is urban. It's actually builds a lot of shit. In fact, cement and paste is one of the most sought after things that you want. Always make sure to have that. And you can get it. You usually can get it by. It requires stone, which you can easily get, but also requires chitin, which means killing bugs. However, there's another way to get fucking chitin, and it's from robbing beaver dams. And those beavers get fucking angry. Like you go in there, you go into like a spot where there's a bunch of beavers. Go in there and start fucking robbing it from a dam, and they're gonna all come up at you. Like beavers in this game, are fucking ruthless. They're mean as hell. But that's because you came in there and stole their shit. They're going to be mean. Alright, so anyways, no more talking about the game. I'm just going to start going in here and showing as opposed. So, like, one thing we need here for the Worm Pestle, we need to have this. Like, until I can fix everything, and what I really need to do is start getting my ass a hold of some metal. Because what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to build a forge. Well, no, not the forge, but we're going to have, like, I mean, yes, it is a forge, but it's an industrial forge. It's a difference. That forge takes forever to make stuff, and it can only make so much. Whereas if you have an industrial forge, you basically power it with, it's basically anything industrial. Like, there's industrial forges, cooking stuff, all kinds of stuff. But for now, yeah, I kind of sort of got to put something on my body here to wear, but because I'm kind of sort of naked. So for now, the only thing I can really do, I mean, if I look at the hide, I can do hide armor. So we can go to craft and go to hide, or type in hide, and it will give me what I can build. So build this, build this, I can build this, and I can build this. And just put myself completely in hide armor. For now. Put some clothes on. Wait. Where's my hide pants? Shirt. Oh, what the hell? Oops, didn't mean to do that. Alright, so now I have some just basic hide armor. you can get way better armor, and then they have tiers of it. So, like, this is all primitive. Now, nobody in their right mind is going to do, like, I don't even know if it even exists, like, if you can get Ascendant Hidewear. But we're going to go, but at some point, you do go for better armor. You have flak is the highest because it's all metal, but that's primitive flak. Now you have upgrades or tiers of it, so you can actually have a Mastercraft flak armor set. What you really want though is the I'm running brain for it. The Ascendant stuff. And the Ascendant stuff is the highest quality of armor, weapons, tools, everything. Now, getting Ascendant right off the bat ain't gonna damn happen, but... Alright, so... And this is the other reason why I want to do the island, because I never really truly finished this map, and there's... not that many, but there's stuff up here that you can get as part of the story, and that's not it. The Explorer notes, that's what you want. And there is a lot of Explorer notes. And you get those by going to different places and finding them. Some are above ground and some are fucking underwater. And I've always meant to do that completion. Plus, there is a main boss for the island that you go up against later down the road. Just like all the maps, there's going to be a boss. Now, because I'm on a modded server, things might be a little bit different where they place bosses. But maybe they kind of left the island a little less tarnished, I should say. So you can still do the classic boss and whatever. But knowing them, they probably like a lot of modded servers that somewhere on the island here, they can have some of the bosses you wouldn't even find on the island. We gotta go grab some stuff because we need to. That's part of day 3, and it's already looking kind of grim up here. I mean, it's gorgeous. So, like, beautiful scenery for this game. Oh crap! And I think I was sitting here talking. I forgot where my base was at, but it's over here. So. But that allows me to start building. We need to build another set of stairs because, like I said, I like to do practicality and cosmetically. And we have a door with no stairs leading up to it. We don't want thatch though. We want stone. Now, it might not look like much, but that's just because of the layout of the land. Like I said, this is not 7 Days of Dire Minecraft where you can't go underground and shit like that, so there are places where you cannot build stuff like the way you want to, which is kind of annoying. But we can do the most part, so there. And in fact, actually, at some point, I'm actually going to get rid of all this, because what I want to do is I'm going to build a porch. So I have a whole little porch around here, and then right here, I'm going to build a little pier to go fishing. I'll have a little fishing chair and everything. But for now, just because sometimes if you don't have these steps, it can get kind of goofy when you try to enter the door. See, like, It might look goofy, but I get in quickly. And you pooped. I need your poop. Alright, so let's go ahead and start finishing up the house real quick. We didn't even have, well, I mean, really, I don't, what I really need to do is start doing the stuff that's necessary. I've got my workbench here, got my forge down. For now, those are the two main important things. Go ahead and get rid of some of this stuff. Mainly just to clear up some inventory space. But I have a bunch of stone, I have a bunch of flint, which we're going to use here until I can get, like, pretty much all I gotta do is really get metal. Like, that's the big thing. Because I started on this server already leveled up. The reality is, all I gotta do is get the materials to rebuild everything. And that's a lot of fucking metal. It's gonna be a lot of polymer. It's gonna be a lot of bullshit.
Yep.
But I can make a bunch of I can make some gunpowder, which is gonna be useful, which requires stone and flint. Now I can also do this. To be perfectly honest, cement paste is a lot more important because I don't have anything like gunpowder is used for stuff that I don't even have. Close this door. Put this here. I don't need soup right now. The rest of the stuff is kind of important. One of the big things I need is a pterodactyl, damn it. In reality, with the exception of the bolas to where I can freeze them, I don't really have a way to take down a pterodactyl. Not take him down, but to tame it, so this is where metal's going to come into play. I think the best thing to do is do a really don't, that's the thing, that's why I need metal. Because I don't have anything to really technically tame dinosaurs. With the exception of dodos. Dodos are nothing. But what I really want is to tame a pterodactyl. Oh no, the turkeys. Yeah. Thankfully, the murder turkeys I haven't seen here. I mean, they were on the other map, Temptress Lagoon, but I don't think they put murder turkeys on the island. Yeah, that them damn murder turkeys are fucking ruthless. Like, Jesus. Fuck. And the big thing is, I need metal. Big thing, I need metal. Got some. Like, these little round rocks, like, the little round rocks are pretty good for giving out metal until you actually find metal ores. Yeah, that's a whole different thing. There are rocks that specifically fucking give just metal. But for now, I'm gonna leave this here because I got to figure out what the hell. No, don't let me out. Stop, bitch. And so, really, honestly, start looking at what the hell I'm going to actually do. Like I said, even though my skill points are high enough to where I can build a bunch of stuff, I also have the have the materials to build that stuff. And right here is, I want to give away all my wood. Right here is a good beginning. Because once I get enough of the materials, then I can actually start building the stuff that I really need. Like a workstation. Also the industrial forges. So for now, I'm just going to